What's up, people? So today we're down in the man cave because I want to give y'all a real quick video. A lot of people have been asking how I built my riser down in my man cave. So I actually was going through some of my photos and realized that I had took a couple of videos when I was in the process of building it. So I guess this would be a great opportunity to walk through some of the things that I did to build the riser. Now the riser is a really simple process. So we're just gonna go through and see what you need to get it done. So for the framing of the riser, I used 2x6s. Now that's just because I wanted it to be 6 inches high. Now the amount of wood that I use will vary based on the size that you want your riser to be. So as you can see from this photo, I froze the frame here. There was an existing outlet here that I took out, and I fished a wire from that existing outlet to this box that you see here on the left. So I wanted to have lighting on the actual riser right where the step is, so if it was dark you wouldn't trip over it. And also I wanted electric to plug up my couches. So my 2 couches are power reclining, and I wanted it to have a nice spot that was discreet, that I didn't have wires running across the floor where I could plug the couches in. So what I did was I wanted the 2 outlets for the 2 couches, as well as 2 lights for the riser steps. So I tapped off that electric right there on the right hand side, fed it over and down, which will go into the riser. That box you see on the left hand side is going to be the on off switch. I actually ended up doing a dimmer for that. That's going to be the dimmer for the lights that's on the riser. So you'll see that again later on in the video. So here you can see the actual wiring ran. Those are the 2 lights right there. On the front side, you see the outlet on the back, and there's my dimmer switch. So I have all that ran, and now I'm starting to put the floor on. So here you can see the floor is completed. I used 6 2x4 boards. Of course, I could have used a bigger one, but I was limited on space in my vehicle, so I used the smaller boards. But I got that all intact, and now it's on to the carpet. So now I have the padding down. I used pretty much a staple gun to hold that down. And now after that, the final step is just to throw the carpet on top. And that's pretty much the finished product. So as you can see, when I built this is all freestanding. So if I ever wanted to move and take this up, the original carpet is still underneath, so it won't be an issue to get up and move this if I had to. A couple things to keep in mind. Make sure you measure to make sure you have to do the least amount of cuts as necessary. So the way I measured it, I didn't have to do any cuts on those 2x4 boards, and I had to do minimum cuts on the 2x6s. So the less work you have to do, the better. Also, like I said earlier, I did mine freestanding, so I didn't cut the carpet up underneath. That way, if you ever want to move that, the person that moves in after you, or if for some reason you want to change the configuration of your basement, you have the ability to do that. As far as the electrical work, if you're not comfortable doing electrical work, please get a certified contractor to do that work. And then lastly, the most difficult part of this whole process was actually not laying the carpet, but by it being a riser, you have to get the corners of the carpet. And there's a great video that I saw on YouTube that shows you how to cut the corners and do the corners on the step to make it seamless. All in all, a very easy project, and I want to say this whole project came in at under $250. Not bad. All right, so that's pretty much it. So I want to thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, be sure to drop them down in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get to them. So until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.